Are you doing the show?
Yeah, we're live. Why wouldn't we be?
Scott can't get his mic to work,
Friday.
and Snorkel is trying to mute the porn that he's watching real
Yeah.
quick before we get on the air. So
Oh no, I'm trying to mute Friday Fallout's intro.
He's trying to figure out how to make those homemade wiener wraps at home with his own wiener.
Yeah,
I've been waiting for like 10 minutes to ask about those because I'm like,
I
what
already
the fuck
asked
is
this.
that?
Yeah, so welcome to the show,
white trash sushi. White trash sushi.
Yeah, I asked him because like
good.
when we were waiting for you guys to get in the lobby or whatever, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what is even that? Like, you know, and he's like, oh, cheese, bread, and like Vienna sausages and stuff. I'm like, is that pickles too? Like, and don't get me wrong, like pickles are a great garnish to like a lot of stuff. But there's no fucking way in hell. Like, don't get me wrong, like I'm not gonna say I wouldn't eat that because I would totally eat that. Like, you know what I mean?
I'd
but
eat
adding
the fuck out of
pickles
these.
to like a Vienna sausage meal, like the tart and like the sour of like the pickle, you know, with like the hot dog water taste of Vienna. Anyways, I can't stop
You don't
thinking
like
about
relish?
it. I don't
on
like
hot
relish. I don't like
Okay,
relish.
that's why you wouldn't like pickles on there. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's just chopped up pickles, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. Welcome to the Friday Fallout, guys. I'm picking my nose. What's up?
Oh, well, who's going to be number 5? That's the important one.
I like how he downloaded professional Zoom background, and then it has like the professional Zoom background info on it.
That's priceless right there. That is.
Welcome to the Friday Fallout.
Something Caucasian, so I had to try.
For some reason, I didn't realize that was like a bottle of juice. I thought you had like some fucking like Bondo glue or something. I'm like, dude, no, don't eat that this time. Like,
No, I'm not eating on screen. My goodness.
yeah, and I'm gonna do it right now because it's only 2 people. What's up, Fur Strody and Mike D? What's up? All right, no one else coming in is gonna get shouted out.
Strode?
Fur Strode, hang out. Give me a minute. God damn it.
Fur
Well, I haven't
Strody.
been on my computer in like what, 2 weeks? So it was like, oh, are you sure that's your pin? Might as well reset it. And then I reset the pin and it goes, oh, are you trying to get on Google? That's 2 steps, motherfucker. And I'm like, what do you mean 2 steps? It's never been. So I'm trying to do it with 2 steps and then it's not doing it. And then I had to shut it down, turn it on, Bluetooth on. Fucking, is this you? I don't know. Is this really you? You know your password, but do you have a second step? What the fuck is this?
At this point, is your credit score even worth it anymore to have to like do this? You know what I mean? And it's funny you brought that up because that was my whole week was dealing with stupid like updates to apps and shit I had no fucking clue about. So of course, you know, my bank, you know, they updated the app on the phone or whatever. And usually if it's like something huge, they send an email because like I've been with this bank for like 17 years, man. Like I'm an old guy at this bank basically, but it's a credit union, so it's like a bunch of old people and shit, you know, and the older people that aren't good with technology and shit. So like before they roll out like an update to anything, they send out like 6 months worth of, hey, we're gonna have you to put in a password. Hey, you're gonna have to put in a password. You know what I mean? All this shit to prep people so they're not getting calls like, I can't buy my Viagra, you know, and shit like that. So anyways, they didn't say anything to anybody and they updated it. And I was like, okay, cool. So I go to log in and they're like, okay, well, we're going to send you a text to verify, or do you want us to call you? I was like, don't ever fucking call me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and plus half the time it's like a robot. So anyways, I was like, yeah, of course, send me a text. And this is while I'm trying to figure out my balances. I'm transferring money. I'm at the ATM right now, you know, and shit like that. And I'm paying bills and shit. I'm trying to figure it out. So I was like, okay, I waited for 30 fucking minutes before I got a text from this shit. So I had to wait like a half hour. I was like, okay, well, this bullshit. So anyways, of course I'm impatient. And I tapped it like 4 times, you know, like fucking send me the text. So I had to wait until I got like the 6th one, like 2 hours later and shit for it to fucking work because it doesn't go off the last 20 you requested. It goes off the last one. And then so I was like, okay, cool. Give me the call thing. And I thought maybe because like I'm on the app, it calls me and I'm like, okay, I answer. Yes, this is Vandal. Ha ha. All my $8 are safe. You know, and shit like that. No, and then that motherfucking thing was like, you have requested too many. Call back again in 3 hours. And so, like, I couldn't even do it. But yeah, anyways, at this point, like, it's not even worth it. Like, what are you going to take for me? That, like, come on.
Yeah.
Just
The bank had to wait for the dial-up modem to get connected to the internet so it can start sending. Jesus Christ, man, that's terrible.
Yeah, but
Dude.
yeah.
I like how we did our weeks completely out of order right now, too, which is really cool.
That was my last 10 minutes, my last 20 minutes. I didn't get to say hi to you guys before the show because I'm going, what the fuck, Google? So, hi, guys. I'm
So
here.
you don't work from this computer or anything? Like, this is only for Friday Fallout and Twack in the Tool Shed?
Yeah, Twacking the Tool Shed and the Friday Fallout and secret messages from whatever website I got this from. That's all
Etsy
this
somewhere. That's an
is. Etsy.
Etsy.
Yeah, it was Etsy. Good call.
Yeah, I can tell because it looks nice. Like that's like average white people clean. Anyways,
You want to see something that Furfastrode did? I know you don't know Furfastrode, but look what Furfastrode did. He made this device here. I know we don't talk vape, but
is that a taser?
it's a taser. And I was
Okay.
going to put it on my nips in just a few minutes, but I got to eat some dinner first. Am I the only one that puts mustard with my pizza pockets?
Yeah.
Yes, the only one in the history of the world.
Like
No,
there's
we, like-
there's two types of food on the screen, and yours is still the most gross.
Snorkel, this is mustard on a pizza pocket.
Oh, I fucking
I can
hate
see
you,
like
man.
a mini egg
Ugh.
roll, but
Mm.
I don't get the flavor crossover there.
Mm-hmm. Muy bonito. I
No.
think
So I mean, let's think about it. So you've got the pizza thing, you got cheese, you got ground beef,
Mhm.
you got tomato sauce, which could be confused with ketchup, and
Okay.
then you got mustard. So if you had a burger that was set up like that, that would be a legitimate mix of flavors. So
I don't
I've never tried
understand
that, but who knows?
the mustard mix with like that tomato pasted nose is like acidic as shit. Like that stuff. I don't know about you guys, but we're all white guys on the screen. What am I talking about? Of course you fucking know what that stuff's like. Except for Snorkel because he's allergic to roses and shit. But I don't understand the mustard with that, man. Like what would you compare that to? When you bite into one of those, if like say you were blindfolded and you had to like taste test, what would you say that a mustard pizza roll would be comparable to? You tell me mustard on just another type of food, I swear to God, I'm coming through the screen.
No. I was gonna keep it clean. A pickle. Pickle.
Like a pickle.
Yeah.
Really?
Fuck, I don't know.
I don't
You
know, man.
took mustard out of the equation. That's all that I'm left.
All right, I'll stop picking on Sue. Rick, how was your last week? We missed you. It was a great show.
I know it was a great show. I watched it from the background, and it was I
Abby
forget.
Reed here can see.
Okay, good. I don't know. I spent time with my wife. I forget what we did, but we did stuff. I think we just spent money. I think it was just like, surprise, it's your birthday. Go spend money. And so, I bought her a Nintendo Switch. We finally have a fucking video game.
Let me guess,
you
you
don't.
bought it, and then only you're playing it.
Oh, well, she's.
Well,
she's
you watch
playing-
Netflix on it in the bed, so like that counts to you.
Oh, dude. So she plays it like your 4-year-old little brother when you're like, all right, here, your turn, and she'll fucking like walk through each level on Mario. It's like, just hold down the button and go. And she's like, I'm just going to walk. Boop, I jump. And I'm going to walk and boop, I'm going to bump my head. I'm like, fuck, I'm done with that in 90 seconds. So
She's browsing the menu, making sounds. Like, this is fun. Beep, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Like,
Yeah. So she's like, what character should I? It doesn't matter. Just fucking go. So she'll try the level 8 times. And then on the 9th time, I'll just beat it really quick and then let her back at it. So that's how that's been going.
Yeah.
So she gets an hour at 8 attempts and I get 2 minutes to finish it. And then we're on to the next level.
So
It's really fun.
Surura gets her castles in Mario, and then she kicks people's asses for him. I see how this works now.
Yeah, it's joint effort. Joint effort.
All right.
I could fight Bowser, not humans.
Yeah, that's fair enough. We do have a urn in the house, and he said, "I'd rather it be Vandal with his pants down than this." I think he's pretty talking about like your food.
Ern, I got pizza rolls with
Oh,
mustard.
stop!
This is for Ern. Don't look, Vandal.
I'm not.
Pizza roll.
What in the white woman hell is that? That's what Aaron said.
Oh, Ern says, "I'll never eat bologna, not even as a kid." Oh, man,
You
what?
know, I didn't want to jump into it, but we've got talking about, somebody was talking about bologna this week, and I'm like, the only way I can even stand bologna is if it's fried.
Yeah, I was
And
about.
it's
That's
just
what I was
like,
about.
oh
to
yeah, like bologna with like a slice of American cheese and like Miracle Whip, and I was like,
Whoa,
I
whoa,
know
whoa.
like just get away from me. Like
Like,
that's gross.
If somebody hurts you, we get it. You don't have to tell us
Oh my
about it.
word.
You missed that
Your taste
aunt that
buds
used
are
to lock you in
broken.
the sunroom, in the summertime while she smoked Virginia Slims, like no, that there's no fucking like, I would eat bologna raw, but there's no fucking way I would ever look forward to eating raw bologna. Like I was about to
I'd
ask before you brought it up, like fried.
If I'm hungry, yeah, like I'm really hungry, fuck it, I'll have some.
You grab a
But-
piece out of the thing real quick and you roll it up like a taco.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
You blow out of it while you eat it, and you have a fucking bologna flute and shit. But yeah,
I got a pack of bologna in the fridge right now. I could definitely wrap some pizza rolls with if you guys
oh
are.
my
That
god!
as long as you stop using the mustard, that's fine.
I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I
Would
still
you
got my-
find this guy, Anthony?
He doesn't have a picture of it on his screen.
Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
And
Well, but-
speaking of that, Marco, how was your week, buddy?
My week was a very normal, lackadaisical week of just existence.
No,
I swear to God, I thought you said lackadaisical.
me too. I imagine like Chris Tucker and shit when you said that.
Been away from Snorkel for 2 weeks, and that's all he wants to give me. Nothing out of the ordinary happened. No new shoes.
He
no-
doesn't poop in other people's houses though. That's the thing. Like you got to realize. it's
I
different.
don't have to worry about 80-year-old women watching me go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So that's you.
He
That's
watches
you.
them
That's
go to the bathroom.
That's
Did
a
I
you thing,
worry
buddy.
when I brought up that story? Did I worry about that? Was I worried?
I think you
No,
were
I
mostly
heard,
worried about the
Wait,
gas
do that
card
face again,
gift certificate.
Suaruk. Do that face again. And all his hair's all going the same way on his face. In his head.
I've had an epiphany, dude, because I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah, I'm gonna cut my hair. I can't. I'm not gonna.
You know,
Yeah.
and speaking of hair veil, yours is actually starting to look pretty good again. And it was reminding me of like when a girl that goes blonde goes back to brunette, and it's like, ooh,
Yeah.
you're looking pretty sexy.
Yeah. Well, dude,
Got rid
that
of
shit
all
was
that
bull-
shit in your hair. You stopped looking like, you were finding yourself.
Well,
and,
it's funny because like for a while there, I was like, this is kind of grungy, kind of cool, and then so I had to do my fucking. I don't have my wallet in here; it's in the other room. But like my my marijuana license card or whatever, and so they're like, you have to go get a passport photo. Of course, I'm not gonna go pay for a passport photo. I do photography, so I took an iPhone photo selfie, and I fucking photoshopped it and shit, and I was like, all right, cool. And then after I got my hair cut and shit, it took like a month for him to do the background check. I get my card. I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking, man? Like, I wouldn't hire this guy. I did that fucking video with that hair and shit, for that Spitzrue job and shit. And I went out public like that and shit. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not like huge on my image anymore, and shit like that. I'm not in my 20s and shit. I'm closer to my 40s than I'm 35. But yeah, man. Like sometimes it's like sometimes it's like you don't take people's advice, and sometimes it's like you should take people's advice. That was bad. Like
yeah, because I mean, when Vanna was blonde, him and Delane would go and spend time at the park.
yeah.
Baby Van- Who's taller, that baby or Vandal? So what about ranch on the pizza pocket?
Ranch
That's
is
fine.
fine. Yeah.
What if mustard's on the other
Why
side?
is it evil ranch? I like how his green screen changed to like Dateline. It's like it was ranch until it wasn't, and it's like But yeah, it's funny because I remember when I dyed my hair or whatever, and then like I used to go to that gas station where I get those those pizzas for breakfast, before work. And there's this guy, he's clearly a gay guy or whatever, this is our visibility for, that month. No, I'm kidding. But, he's a nice guy. I always saw him every morning and stuff. And I dyed my hair. And then the very next day, like, he did the exact same thing. And he was all excited to cash me out. And I'm like, I don't know you. I'm not going to comment on your hair. Like, I don't know. And all this stuff, He was like, kind of like sad. It's like, oh, look, it looks like he copied your hair. And I'm like, yeah, probably. I'm not fucking like, I'm not going to,
Yeah.
hey, Maybelline.
Vandal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got stuff to do tonight. Stuff. And also, by the way, they're talking about spam in the chat. And then there's like other people here and stuff. What's up, Ben? Something about Lebanon got bologna bombed. No. But yeah, and Delane and Mike Dio's already here. Yeah, anyways, we got stuff. We got things. We got stuff. We got
I've never
plans.
had Lebanon bologna. I've never even seen Lebanon bologna.
I thought that was a joke because, like, they don't eat.
You
Like,
got to see a
ham in the
Lebanon
Middle
spam
East.
down first. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. But no, I didn't make no friends. Fuck you, Ben. All
It's
right,
gonna be
so
that kind of show.
yeah.
Well,
I'm
hold on.
running the-
Before we do the rub down, hang
Oh,
on one second. Because I
One.
think this goes along pretty well with the show we're doing tonight. We're doing a show about food. But I wanted to show you guys a couple things that popped up in my thing this week. So I thought it was funny.
Wait, which thing?
Your thing.
On my thing. So only one rainbow matters during Pride, the black and white Skittles package.
One time Skittles had a chance to shine and they just muted it.
thought that was interesting. I was like, okay, fine. In Australia, Burger King's doing their thing to to fit in.
What, double top, double bottom? Oh, I get it.
There you go. There you go.
All right,
Yeah, but
that's-
how would
it
that
took
work?
him a bit.
Are these-
That's
wait, the one on the right though just looks like a sourdough, and now I want a
Looks like
sourdough
that.
Whopper. Like, fuck.
Does look like that. I love you, Australia. This made me laugh when I saw it. I was just like, okay, I know you're trying to do something there. Not sure if it's working for you. I think He-Man went a little bit too far though, with the food episode situation though, because man, I don't know if I can get that action.
Oh,
I'm surprised you didn't
boy.
put someone's face on that.
I came close a couple times. I was like, I want this to actually look as real as possible. So I'm
Can
not
you
gonna put
send
my
me this? Can you put it on the drive?
of course. Just one of those things comes across my feed.
We're doing
and,
toys next week.
real or fakes.
Oh, my
All right,
God.
yeah, we go to the rub down. Go ahead and roll that beautiful bean footage.
All right.
Miss you too, Mallory. Miss you too, Mallory. Mallory's here. You want some profanities? We got the right person in chat.
Mallory Gates.
Mallory Gates.
Yeah. Tells the best lesbian jokes in the business.
We don't fucking cuss here.
Whoa. He just said one of them. Here.
All right, bumpers down. What do we have? Anthony. Sorry, I'm making notes now so I don't forget.
never
about
said
the
cuss.
toys.
Except for right now. What? Oh, are we done?
Yeah.
Down. All right. Rub down. We're doing kind of a food episode, but we got other shit going on tonight too. So it should be a jam-packed show full of fun. And if we don't get to all of it, well, that's just too goddamn bad. So we got a Rotten Pizza review. We have the best country song that I've literally ever heard. You're gonna be the first time.
You have heard it, huh?
Yeah, everyone. Literally
Oh, I've heard it.
Wonderful.
I would peed my pants. I wanted to do a video and I just didn't have the fucking time.
Okay.
You're lucky that he
Visual
wanted to
knows.
do the video too, Sewer Rug. I was going to release it when you weren't here last week.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I had to send a heartfelt apology to him. It's like, I want to do this so bad. but
I was like,
just
okay, cool.
don't
I
have
just
the
thumbed up
time.
emojied him. He sent me this big apology letter, and he's like, I had this
wanted to do
idea.
it justice, but I haven't. But we'll get to that. We've got a Sunday service with Susis. We do have Vandal's going to do a Caucasian creations segment. I've got a little Google food for us to do this evening if we have time.
Can you say that again?
Food.
There we go. Thank you.
And the little dirty drawing at the end. God, I have no idea where the food's going there. So anyway, if you want to roll that Rotten Pizza review, we will get on with the Rotten Pizzast of reviews.
I forgot to upload Google Foo. I just realized. Sorry.
Gosh, dude, you don't use a computer for 2 weeks and it acts like it doesn't know you anymore. It's good.
Hey, I have real problems because I actually do stuff with my computer.
Made me put a lock on my phone. Never had a lock on my phone.
You should. You don't want people seeing them sultry, saucy sewers that you go into, dude. Those are for your eyes
Dirty
only.
pics. All my dirty pics, you have to pay for those.
All right, Anthony, bumpers down. So, best country
All
song
right.
ever.
No, we're doing.
Oh yeah, Ron
Pizza.
Pizza.
It's my turn first. I get first turn.
Oops.
Then you're next.
All
You're
right.
so excited about this song, and
Yeah.
rightfully so.
You should be. Yeah.
So anyway, I was going to do a big deal with this and actually do a social media thing with it, and once again, just did not have the time. But I had an impossible week, and what I mean by that is I exchanged all of my meat this week for impossible meats. This was interesting. I started out with the chicken patties. This was the first thing that I tried. I did deep fry these because that's how I would normally, make a frozen chicken patty. So, first experience, put it on the bun, little Polynesian sauce, and taking the first bite, not knowing at all what I'm getting into here. And it was delicious. Like, I was blown away at how good the chicken was with this. Second night I did the nuggets. Once again, phenomenal. Like, the texture was right, the flavor was right, I was blown away. Like, was not expecting that to be the case. Third meal were the frozen burger patties. Now, this is where things start to kind of fall
go
off.
downhill.
The burger patties that are in this by far are the worst thing that I had with this. And it wasn't necessarily flavor. Consistency was off. It was mushy.
Yep.
Did not hit at me at all.
How did you said you deep fried these too?
No. Just the chicken. I actually fried those in a pan.
Okay.
So for breakfast, I actually had a biscuit, egg, and Impossible sausage sandwich. Well, let's say 2, because I don't ever make one of anything. This was leaps and bounds better than the burger meat. Seasoned much better, had a better consistency overall. Was a lot more solid. Not bad, really not bad. And like I've said, I went into this with scared to death. Like I thought, I was like, oh my God, I've spent $100 on Impossible meats. I'm gonna throw them all in the trash. But it wasn't the case. The 2 things that I didn't get to this week were the Italian meatballs and the actual just, ground beef by itself. The patties threw me off a little, so I wasn't anxious to go back into the beef. And the chicken was so good, I ended up having that for like multiple meals. But for tonight, since we're eating this evening, I'm going to have both of these, which is the spaghetti and meatballs and the pasta bolognese. And actually, they're right here. They still have the wrapper on them because I haven't peeled it off yet. I wanted to keep them as warm as possible. So I'm going to eat them throughout the episode, and I will keep you updated on how things are going.
I forgot you had food this whole time, and I've been going off on stuff, and I'm like, yeah.
What do you mean?
And their Impossible stuff's growing over there, like potato spuds and stuff.
The funny part is, it's like when you cook meat, you want to make sure that the meat is done. But with this stuff, I'm like, does that matter? Like, I'm wondering, like, does any kind of temperature at all really matter as far as making it like sick?
It just depends. And here's the thing: I don't think it depends.
Put extra, E. coli in it, just as an added spice.
Well, I think it's just the burn off. So with vegetables, because I thought the same thing. Because I always eat like 10 pounds of vegetables on my weekends. I eat like 3 family packs of this shit, and so it's just to get hot enough to cook off if anything in the machine cooked, like when they processed it and packaged it, got onto
I don't know
it.
if that's better or worse.
It's not. It's not better. It's not better. But as far as it goes, it won't be the veggies that hurt you. It'll be whatever fell off the machine into it.
So, I mean, not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad looking. I mean, it's mostly pasta. So how do you go wrong with that?
And that's the bolognese, the bolognese.
Yeah. This is the bolognese.
So what exactly is bolognese? I'm not even sure.
Looks like spiral pasta with beef and sauce.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a type of meat, like
Bolognese.
Bolognard. I like that better.
Oh
Eating
no,
the beard can be a problem. So if I start having like shit all down my beard, tough.
Well, if you suck it up through your beard, someone screen cap it. Thank you. But Ern said in chat, I saw this one. He said, I think it was Ern. Yeah, the Impossible Whopper actually tastes really good compared to the OG Whopper. And yes, I will agree with that 1,000%. The Burger King vegetarian Whopper, like, because they've changed it over years. It used to be like a vegetarian, now it's Impossible. But like, I've always fucking loved that thing. It's a black bean one. It's super good, and it tastes just like a burger. You know what I mean? And every once in a while, I'll grab it just cause. But I'm still with that fucking artery clogging OG chicken sandwich, man. Like,
So today, I was by myself at work, and I got really hungry at about 2:00, and I'm like, fuck, it's going to be 9:30 or later before I get to eat. So I'm like, I want to stay on this Impossible thing. What can I have delivered that's like that? So I actually ordered the Burger King Impossible Whopper. I felt like it tasted like nothing. Like, to me, it had no flavor at all.
maybe that's just the way they prepared things. I was going to say, everyone I've had out here was pretty good. I do have a question though, because like bolognese, because like I wasn't really sure exactly what it was. I thought it was honestly like a type of meat, but I guess it's like the way they prepare the sauce. But in chat right here, it says it's a sauce. Mike D says it's from the region of Bologna, Italy. Bologna. I'm not even sure if I'm saying this. But so I have a question. If it's from there, do they have like a pipeline, a bolognese, like Russia does oil, and then like the French are coming in to bomb it with the French bread? Like, is that how that stuff works? Like, geopolitics of food, I'm not too sure.
More like bolognese.
That's this month. Dude, that's been perfect marketing. Bolognese, come get your mouthful of these meatballs.
So far so good on this one. I'll make it to the other one as we go, but I think it's about time to listen to music.
All right. So
I listen along with chat because I've never heard this song.
Yeah, you will. You will.
Gotta listen all the way through too. You'll want to listen to it again and again.
It's a little long, but I'll make. So what I'll do is I'll make this available on our Instagram page, and then I will include the link to download if you want to download it, and you can save it, add it to your iTunes, whatever it is. So I've been talking about it for a long time. You guys know this about figuring out how to make AI work for songs. Well, last week when wasn't last week. Well, I felt like a vacation. Sue and Rogue wasn't here. No, the week before last, when none of us were here, I took some time and I learned some stuff. And I almost paid money for one of these apps, even though I shouldn't have. And I'm glad I didn't because I found one of them for free online. It's called Suno and all this stuff. But anyways, my plan is to take stuff from chat here and like our stories and stuff, which I think might be a little bit better because it's a little bit more consistent and easier to figure out. But anyways, you guys remember when Sewer Rug became Fence Nuts, right, in the story? Well, here's that story reimagined as a country classic.
Girlfriend by the name of Hugh. Let's talk about it. I was a young rapscallion and a little hella like Mr. Imella. In my punk rock days, I had a lovely girlfriend by the name of Puke. Is a punk rock nickname, her actual name is Selena, but everyone referred to her as Puke. She had less hair than me, just the Liberty spikes up front, point being, we were flirtatious, we were wild kids. And I was a little, favorite, right? So spending the nights out were my thing. Either the way, point being, one night we were having a blast after we acquired some products from a local grocer. And one of them being chocolate syrup because we thought it would be a blast. And she poured chocolate syrup on me, which was a complete disaster. Nothing romantic about it. Don't do it. After that we stumbled to the park. This is where it gets good in the park. There's only one facility at the park. It was just a little brick building for the bathrooms. Everything else was open field. This is nighttime, mind you. The sun's going down. And she proceeds to begin fellowship, which was a fantastic voyage in the beginning. Construction guy walking by looking like Birdman, big gray beard, short hair up top, blue jeans, but he had like the vest on still. And he was walking by watching it happen, and he gave like a ride on, like he's like thumbs up, like right on, way to go guys, you were doing that thing, And so I thought, alright, carry on, game on. Things are fine, and from after it got dark and the sun was down, and she was doing that, like 15 minutes later, I see a police officer coming around the corner. So I gently pressed up on her shoulders, and I was like, hey, you gotta stop, and you got to stop. And she's like, no, hell don't. And I was like, yeah, you do. And she's like, no, I don't. And I was like, yeah, you do. And I was like, hey, you got to stop. And then he puts his hand on her shoulder and was like, ma'am, you need to stop being a little punk rocker. I felt this was the time to flee. So my pants were at the thigh, like mid-thigh, and I start running, shuffling, and punk rock pants aren't known for how baggy they are, So it was a struggle as I'm trying to run. My little guy bouncing around, I'm running, hands are down, there's a chain link fence. Hold on, it gets better. I get to the chain link fence, but I feel like when I jump in the air, I'll be able to lift my pants up, ninja roll over it. No, my pants are still down. I'm halfway over the with my pants and thigh cutting up on the chain link. He grabs me by the back of my shirt, pulls me back over the fence. Forwards in PE for the next 3-4 years. Refer to me as DJ in the park. DJ in the park. Fence nuts.
But yeah, there you guys. There you guys go. There's a Fence Nut single. His first single.
Oh,
His
my
very
cheeks.
first single.
Oh.
Let me get the link for you guys. You guys can download it, add it to your iTunes, your Spotify's, whatever you want.
My favoriteest new song that I can't show to my wife.
Dude, tears were coming down out of my eyes the first time he said it. I know it was like he just made it and immediately like sent it to me. I think it didn't even know what he had. And I kept listening to it. I was like, if country music was like this, I might actually listen to country music. I'm like, no, probably not. But man, and that ending just floors me every time.
The ending got me. Fence nuts. That first fence nuts. Oh, Vandal, that's pure gold.
In the park.
I hate
DJ in the park.
I hate you, but I love this song.
Oh man, it's so good. It's so good.
I was tearing.
I'm going to put it in the chat right now, the link.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so I'm going to be doing some stuff with, it's a little bit easier with the stories because there's an actual flow, kind of a structure to it, and I kind of learned, I'm not going to say the hard way. Did that link pop up for you guys in chat?
Not yet. Oh my gosh.
All right, because I posted it from my phone. I don't know what the fuck's going on. All right. But yeah, so I don't know why it's not popping up in chat like it's supposed to. Anyways, I threw it in there, and I didn't know how intuitive this AI is, right? Because a lot of the Photoshop AI is kind of good. There's some out there that you just give it something and it fucking runs crazy with. And so I went through and I was using apps and shit like that. Yes, Mike, the transcripts are what saved it. But I was going through and I was like, there's got to be ones on the phone because the ones I showed you guys that inspired this idea, they're like, oh, download this app. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm looking at the reviews and shit, that's where I'm at in life, I'm like, oh, app reviews, is this worth the $5, and all that shit. So anyways, I go through and I'm like, okay, none of them would fucking make songs and stuff. All of them had terrible reviews. So I was like, fuck, all right. I was like, well, if I have to pay for something, I was like, Anthony spent probably $10,000 on the show by now. I was like, I'll spend $20, whatever. So I go on the internet and I find this one, it's free. And I threw it all in there. And I had to go through the transcripts here. And so we're lucky enough, YouTube's smart enough, and some words, of course, you have to fix. So I threw it all in there, and I was like, okay, it's going to I was like, country style. And I was like, it's going to make it. And so it was like, at the end, I was like, okay, that's not how this goes. So I had to create the tone and the rhythm and stuff like that. And so don't get me wrong, I'm not fucking 50 Cent or anything like that. But when people are AI is going to take over everything, no, the fuck it's not. You have to have some kind of creative measure inside you to put this stuff together, but yeah.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. I'm going to listen to it again. I'm alone for the next week.
I'm telling you, you thought I was kidding you when I said I'd listened to it several times. It makes me laugh. I love the story is great, and it's just they picked the perfect things to highlight throughout. Couldn't ask for better.
I don't know why it's not letting me post the link.
Maybe it has a problem with links.
Maybe. Yeah. So I'll try and figure out the link stuff in between and stuff. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to find some older shows that we did, and blah, 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 check it out, and then see what we can, put together and put some stuff. I'll see about doing chat too, but like I said, it's harder because you have to fucking, figure out. There's the link right there, by the way. The tempo and stuff. And so I thought it would be funny if it auto populated a song, out of like the lyrics or your words, but didn't. So we'll see how it goes. But this is definitely something we're gonna do again. I'm in a Discord for that game I tell you guys about that I play, and we have this little server, and like we have the story time, and like one of my friends in there told a story about how you hooked up with some chicks. I turned it to an R&B song. I've been listening to that for a week straight. I'm not even joking. It's talking about like he jizzed on her face and someone came up behind her. It's like, oh, if this is her man, he's gonna kill me. But it's like, anyways. But yeah.
Apathy, it was my pleasure, bro. And if you got a few bucks you can throw his way, he's got a GoFundMe going right now. So the guy's going through a bunch, man.
Yeah.
He's got scars on front and back. He's missing a groin vein or artery or penis or something down there they used to replace something on his heart. But kick him a few dollars if you got it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't have any more AI songs for you. That's it. Fuck you guys, okay? Like,
so hey, you know what? That one's so good. I
fuck you right back.
All if you don't like that, because I laughed my fucking ass off. So thought it was great.
Yeah.
So Seuss gets to follow that up.
Yeah. So
really?
Yeah.
Me now. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, I gave Sewer Rug 2 days to prepare for this. Here's a bumper.
I said, I'm a Jesus freak. 7 days a week. Worship and prayer makes Satan's power weak. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, you're messing with some worshiping.
All right, bumper is down. This is Sunday service with Seuss. This is a little Sewer Rug segment to tell us either like life advice, how to flush a toilet, how to change a light bulb, whatever the hell he wants. HBO.
Welcome to sewer related talk. I will be taking sewer questions from the chat. Anything sewer related. Drain pipe, undrained pipe, sewage, treatment facilities, you name it. I'd like to start things off with a homage to all your shower drains. Currently, all of your bathtubs, all of your showers, I know there's a accumulated mass of hair and conditioner and all sorts of soaps in there right now that you're all just ignoring, thinking it's fine for your drain pipe, that it wants to eat it. It doesn't. This is brutal. This is ridiculous. Could you imagine trying to eat food through a tiny hole in your mouth because it was covered with other foods you've already eaten in the past? It's a bad combo.
That's
isn't it?
Anthony.
It's like Snorkel's plate all over again. Just tiny amounts of space. Not appropriate. So, once again, I'd like to take some sewer questions. But once again, in regards to your tubs and your showers, please put a strainer in place.
Ern's asked you. Yeah. Ern has you have your first question in chat. It says, first time caller, long time listener. Oh, Sue says, should I replace my leaky toilet flapper? What is that called? Is it called the flapper?
That is a technological term. It's a flapper. It's not for a dolphin. It's not for your sink. It's for your toilet. It's talking about the flappy flap. Okay. Those don't leak. Unless he means that water is leaking through it, then yes, it does leak. And if that's the case, no, don't replace it. My goodness. Take some simple green and clean the inside of it, the bottom side that you don't look at. Clean the bottom side of it. It's going to get a nice seal again, okay? It's just a little calcified product. A little bit of fog built up on there. You know what I'm saying? So, no, don't replace it. Clean it. Put it back in place. Call it a day. Are there any more questions in chat?
Yeah, I'm not reading Mallory's, but Mike D says, Sewer Rug, ever seen a Ninja Turtle down there?
Excuse me? He's asking about Ninja Turtles in the active sewer lines. Like they're just going to be floating around, cowabunga dude in it. Well, yes. Yes, I have seen a turtle. I don't know if he was a ninja. I didn't get time to ask him. But I did see a turtle in a sewer line. And he was in my way. So I had to appropriately push him into the main sewer line. Now, being in a 4-inch pipe is okay for a turtle. He'll be fine. Once you get into the turbulence of an 8 to 16-inch diameter pipe, oh, now you're sailing. So this guy was just whipping around, shell-shocked. Okay, I don't know what happened to him after that. That was all.
Yeah,
I had.
well, my question is that animal abuse, like, where does he go into, like, a giant blender with toilet paper and all those fucking wipes you told us not to flush, and you kicked him down in there?
I mean,
So
yes.
it's turtle soup down there. It's a turtle soup sweatshop down there.
Or maybe he clinged on to the side of a bench somewhere because there are benches. It's a sewer term, and maybe he's hanging out in a manhole at the bottom of it.
Well,
just
what would he eat? Like poop?
nutrients. Do you know how many nutrients are in your poop?
I don't know.
Turtles
Why
don't.
don't you tell us?
Okay, let me tell you about it. Some animals thrive, not only survive, but thrive off the nutrients present in a sewer system. So I believe a turtle is one of those animals. They could dwell down there and enjoy all the sewerage.
You
Sure,
already
I have
have.
a legitimate question, man. A serious question. So you're talking about shower drains. My shower drain has like a cap piece on it, so I can't put a strainer in place. So what do I do about a slow shower drain when that's not an option?
That cap piece is a shower drain strainer. If you remove the top of that cap piece, you'll notice little channels in between there, little locking channels, little cross
Turn and
hatch.
click.
Okay.
You remove that top piece, and then you're going to see all those beard hairs that you've been shoveling down the drain.
Beard
I didn't know that
hairs.
thing opened up, so it's
Just
probably full.
Yeah, twist it like a Gatorade cap, and boom, boom, boom. And then
Really? Okay.
my favorite part about clearing out shower drains, it's the only time I don't use gloves. Vandal, hear me out. Listen
Oh my
close.
god!
Once you get your fingers on a little bit,
Found the
Vandal!
line.
My headphones are wireless. I hate this.
Okay, good. Once you get a little bit, oh, they just keep coming. And it's just like a growing experience where fingers before you know it, you got the whole claw going. And you're
Yes,
just,
I've seen. I just ate Taco Bell memes before.
So it's
Fuck
like that
you.
magic trick where the guy's pulling out the hankies, except it's hair.
more and more, more and more.
Okay, cool.
Steve-O has a good question.
I'll
He
make a
said,
doll.
"Don't do it." Steve-O
You got
said he's still trying to get me for making fun of his cadence 6 years ago. Steve-O said, "Should we continue to waffle stomp to help sustain the turtle population?"
No, the toilet is a much larger opening.
So
diameter.
waffle stomp the toilet flat.
If you could get your foot into there, have at it.
I'm
If
pretty
you're-
flexible, man.
You got problems. Do not waffle stop. Don't. There's different diameter pipes.
You heard it
throughout your
here.
house.
Subarug's a professional.
You got 1.5 inch, 2 inch, and 3 inch. 1.5 inch, that's for nobody's business. 2 inch, that's most of your kitchen and showers and sinks. And then 3 inch, that's where the poops go. Don't mix it up.
Also, all the sizes of male penises. That's really nice. Yeah.
Well, I'm in the first category. That's not the point. The point is that waffle stomp in your shower, you're gonna have a bad time. The way that those turns are created in those smaller drain lines, we call them tight 90s. You don't want your poop going through a tight 90. You want it going through a sweep.
So are you suggesting we puree our poops first?
Oh,
you
already
have-
done. Already done.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah.
I will say that about these impossible meats.
Yeah, there's no
My
binder.
system feels clear. I will say that for sure. It wasn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just like I can tell a difference. I really can.
I like how
Yeah.
Subarug changes background to HBO because like they always have the dirty stuff on TV without even realizing how dirty this was going to be right now. You know, like,
Yeah, this is like the sewer ranch all over again.
the
It's
sewer
all right.
ranch. Get the fuck out of here.
We're softcore.
It's
We
just
haven't
a
even
bunch
got-
of plumbers like clogging toilets. Like,
We
sorry.
haven't even broken the seal yet, Vandal.
Yeah.
There is so much more to learn about the sewers, but I'm going to save that for other episodes.
Yeah.
The point in case today is your shower drains, okay? Strainers are fucking awesome. You could buy them on Amazon, like the Tub Shroom. All right, I'm promoting here, free of charge. Thank you, Amazon. That's like $12. Easiest thing to put in place. You put it in place, let it do its job. You pull it out. It's a little shroom. You collect all the hairs. You don't eat them. You put them in the wastebasket, and then you put
It's-
place. Oh, Vandal, that
I
condition.
thought you were supposed to clean all those tub shrooms off the side. Is that something that you're actually supposed to
you
keep?
can saute them.
You could fry them out, steam them, get all the moisture out of them. Once they're dehydrated, yeah, you're good. to
Make
go.
sure if you
I
got
like
like, a
Mallory's
shower
idea
mat
for a diet.
for a what?
shower rug.
So I like Mallory's idea for a diet. Day one, remove all the fattening food from the house. It was delicious.
Any more sewer related comments, Vandal?
No, I think that's it for now. I got a good one, but I'll save it for next week. Why
I heard
can't
a
you
good joke.
reuse a wax ring? No, I'm kidding. I know why.
I heard a good joke this week.
Please.
Okay, what is it?
What's the difference between a priest and Woody from Toy Story?
What?
Woody goes limp when a kid walks in the room.
Uh,
Oh, yeah.
Mustard
you
pizza
could have
roll
saved
down?
that for the toy episode. Okay. God, I hate sewer rugs.
Maybe I like to play with food. Anyway,
Yeah. So speaking
All
of
right.
sewer rugs
I-
dinner,
definitely want to see this so
Yeah.
bad.
so speaking of sewer rugs dinner, we've got Caucasian creations.
It almost sounds like it could be a Pentecostal song, like where it's Caucasian creations. They sing it around the KK campfire.
Well, I should have you.
Oh no, the worst thing in the world. The KKK will hate us.
Hey, man.
Well, maybe we can get David Dookie on the next sewer run.
So, I'm pretty sure, I'm not going to judge checks. I don't know for sure, but, I've never seen a Filipino man named Steve. We're all pretty white here, we all probably didn't grow up in any mansions and stuff because you guys aren't stock trading. You're here on a Friday night or whatever more rich people do. You're not wearing watches to like places. You know what I mean? Like, anyways.
Did you say we're not wearing watches?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you wear a watch
I got
in
a
public?
phone.
You pump.
Why the
pump
fuck
his-
would I wear a watch?
You pump his
Lost my
ass.
watch.
But yeah, so we've all basically, grew up like some of us super poor, or some of us, with weird white people shit, like Snorkel's background, like shit like this exists for a reason, So I kind of wanted to ask you guys and then show you guys some pictures I found on the internet of stuff of like shit only white people would think is good. You know what I mean? And it's like,
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of things that white people have tried that turned out great. Like, women with big butts, and stuff like that. But other than that, I can't think of anything. No. But yeah. Hey, I wear a watch. Ooh, look at Mr. Erd over here. I got a double wide. Ooh. I bet you got
It's
a
a
screen door.
Casio.
He's got
It's
two.
a Casio from 1986.
Oh, you
Motherfucker's
fucking-
rolling deep.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Oh,
even have a
Mr. Big
calculator on
Money.
it, does
He's
it?
gonna get beat up by a bunch of sixth graders from 1994.
Some
God
kid's
damn.
gonna roll up on a razor scooter and kick his ass. No, but yeah. So
With the razor scooter.
yeah,
Shit.
oh, could you imagine? Hide your
Oh.
shins. So I want to ask you guys if you guys had anything kind of like this, and I definitely
Hold on.
What?
Did you see Apathy's comment about the?
Oh,
dad did
Oh,
maintenance.
my dad did maintenance in an elderly living facility for a couple of years after he retired. He found like a pound of weed in the clog. They were
That's
trying to hide their
typical.
drugs.
That's typical. Nutrients. I'm telling you, they exist.
I'm sorry, that was too good to
Yeah.
miss. Go ahead, man.
So I wanted to see if you guys have had anything like this, and like this is definitely more of a generational thing for some of these, and these ones really stick with me. As you guys know, I like the game Fallout, and so a lot of like the 1950s and 60s stuff is kind of like that pop culture-y stuff is like big with me. So I'm talking about like this probably more towards Anthony's time frame as a kid and stuff like that, or maybe his early 20s and teen. But like when they fucking put vegetables in gelatin and called it salad.
No.
Like
No.
what were you? Was that something that you had to experience, Anthony, when you were younger? Because I know, like,
I did.
yeah,
Yes, my grandmother
Yep.
used to make it, and it would show up at like holiday events.
Easter. Always Easter.
Yeah,
Oh.
and I just remember even when you're saying that, you always say you can always taste whatever it is, and it's like initially I go back to Jello and lettuce consistency in my mouth, and it's not good. It's like lime Jello and lettuce, and it's it makes me gag.
It
And
makes
that's-
you look forward to the ambrosia salad, which was just as bad.
well, that's why I was.
I would eat a
curious.
pound of ambrosia salad before I eat
Over the
any
vegetable-
ambrosia
yeah.
salad. Yeah.
Or when they put the hot dogs in the green jello.
Yeah, so I
Pretty
found
sure I
one
had
right
that.
here. It's funny you said that, Snorkel. The first one I wanted to show you guys was jellied bouillon with
Ugh.
frankfurters.
No, yeah.
Let me show this on
no.
for you guys.
I
Is
don't
everyone
need to
gonna
look at that.
ignore the dishes. vegetable Jello salads came in?
What?
Ceramic. The dishes that they came in. The
Oh, like
plates,
the old fucking the round ones and shit. Yeah, the bowls and shit.
police and all that whoop de woos on
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Let me find.
The fine china, the stuff you couldn't use except for holidays that revolved around religious people dying. Yeah.
But like, this is a fucking egg, Jello, and I'm thinking like onions and hot dogs.
Oh,
Why am I gonna look at this? Oh,
I want
God.
to look.
But the thing is like, don't get me wrong. Like, yes, like some things with food, like it's not always visual. Like some foods look gross, so they taste like for me, for example, it's like
Oh.
Brussels sprouts and stuff. But there's no way I can. If you ever looked at something like that and you're like, that looks good, I hate you. I don't even have to know you. I never want to meet you, but I hate. And like, here's that you should hate people you meet, but you never know and stuff. Like, I thought about the way that people used to put eggs and stuff like this, and I have no problem. Like,
that looks like now that you got it out of the can, let's cook it.
Yeah,
It's got that.
It looks like dog food. It looks like dog food.
Thankfully, my grandmother is dead, and that recipe died with her. So,
yeah.
Oh, that reminds.
Do you know how easy it is though when the egg and the hot dog are all just in the one handheld piece right there?
And see, like, don't get me wrong, like a lot of us are like shed time people here, stoner people here, stuff like that. And I'll admit, like, if I got like a plate of stuff, I can never do lettuce though. Like Anthony was saying earlier, there's no fucking lettuce is like one of the big no-nos for me. Like, no. But like if it's something that's all that you can blend all together, then yes. But
Mike D's got an interesting salad.
My mom makes 7-Up salad, lime jello, cream cheese, and walnuts. I'm the only one who won't mess with it.
Don't worry, Mike D. I won't mess with it either.
I don't understand the cream cheese.
I don't understand any of it.
The consistency thing.
Well, like lime jello and 7-Up, if you somehow made those two to go together, like I can kind of see that.
That's okay, but the walnuts and cream cheese? No.
I don't. And like, I'm not a big fan of like putting like walnuts or almonds and stuff. Apricot salad doesn't look that bad actually, but so the next one I have for you guys is something that definitely, if you guys were alive in the 90s, I know some of our people here are a little bit older than me even. Fruitcake. Like back when in the 90s, I just remember every fucking time. So like,
fruitcake is good.
Oh man.
Yeah, it is.
I know it's
good fruitcake is good. Bad fruitcake is bad.
I think it's something that could be homemade and good.
Yes. Not
but
store-bought.
I think traditionally it's store-bought and awful.
Yeah.
But the homemade fruitcake is fucking delicious. It's soaked in rum. It's so goddamn good.
Yeah. What about you, Sir? Are you a fruitcaker?
Being a fruitcaker myself, I would normally take the brick and throw it at people. Right? Like that was the point of like me and my brothers would play catch with it in the yard. I remember that. It's wrapped in tinfoil after the meal, and the parents are still inside doing that Minnesota goodbye. You're outside tossing the fruitcake, trying to not break car windows. Like
apathy knows what's up.
No,
Good
you guys are all gross. Oh man,
good.
I can't believe this. The betrayal from everyone here on this one. No, I expect you guys to blindly do whatever I said. No. But we got some in chat. Ben says, and this
Welcome
is
to
actually
my world.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, right.
Ben, this is what I was looking for. Ben says X's dad made some stuff called pear salad. It was half a pear with a spoon of mayo, some shredded cheddar cheese, and a cherry on top. Sounds gross. Strangely okay. I couldn't. Not pear.
I don't want to step on something you might have coming up, but there's a pretty common apple pie with American cheese on it.
I've heard about that, and that's not on my list.
Okay, because I can't
melted American cheese on a slice of apple pie, or cheddar cheese is better. But a thin slice of cheddar cheese on a hot apple pie is fucking delicious.
Cheddar don't melt like American though.
American melts better, but cheddar tastes better.
Yeah. Cheddar is better.
I can see the apple pie and the cheese. That's only two things, you know what I mean? That's kind of contrasting. Like, it's not really gross because I know it's pretty common, but it's like the Frosties and the French fries, the sweet and salty and stuff like some combinations or some stuff I can understand. But like, I thank God Ern
for pizza pockets.
I don't know if I want to identify with Ern on this, man. But he's like, yeah, me and you both hate fruitcakes. So yeah. I'm not a big fan of fruitcakes. I didn't think I would go over that like it did. I forgot that you guys are all fucking gross. No kidding.
Why is banana bread so good and fruitcake so bad when they're very similar.
Banana's a fruit.
Well, the thing
Well,
is,
that's
I
what
think for me, the fruitcake thing is like when they put the fruits and stuff in it. Like, sure, like if you put like a jungle juice, like they all blend together. But when you put it in the bread, it's too much. For me, it's too much conflicting flavors. Like, I don't know what the fuck you want to be. Like,
It wants to be full of good
it's
rum
like to me,
and
it's like
sugar.
it's like to me, it's like you're trying to bite into a paper towel that just soaked up the front of like a soda serve. Like, and like you're getting a little bit of everything. Don't worry.
You didn't like making the swamp juice out of the Taco Bell drink dispenser, did you?
I don't want to know what impossible vomit tastes like, so stop.
Oh, really?
All right, so the next one I have for you guys, it's funny. I went to Red Lobster last night, so this kind of reminded me of like the appetizer. So it looks like a little dip, right? And then you see it's Reuben chowder. So it's fucking or like Reuben,
Wait, what?
like Reuben sandwich.
Sauerkraut.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
all blended up.
Reuben is
Thousand Island dressing.
Reuben is good. Thousand Island is good. Chowder is good. I'm failing to see putting them together being good.
The soupy consistency doesn't bug
What,
you.
they got a hash brown in there from McDonald's?
It is. Yeah, it is.
No, it's a piece of bread.
They switched up the plates though. Now they're on the
First thing I
blue
thought of when I
side.
saw it, though.
That looks like okay. So you had a
like corned
Reuben
beef.
sandwich.
Oh, it
At,
looks
like-
like potato soup.
No, what it
Yeah.
looks like is you had a Reuben sandwich at about 7 p.m. Then you went out drinking until 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And this is what's on the floor of your friend's car.
A bowl.
Steve-O said he likes putting peanuts and Coke in the glass bottle, and I've heard that before because the salt on the peanuts and the Coke, it's a good blend. And I'm not gonna lie to you, if I eat like I'm a salty kind of guy, I like salty foods. I'll eat like a whole bag of sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds and a Coke is a good combination. And so one of my favorite things growing up was like pimento loaf. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what it is. It's gross. It's gross. I'm not gonna say it looks appealing, but something about it. I like green olives. You know what I mean? The little
I
spicy
love green
bites
olives.
in
I
it.
can't stand pimento loaf.
But the only reason why I bring that up because this looks like it,
Oh no.
and it's not. Have you guys ever had jellied chicken?
Excuse me.
What?
So it's basically blended up chicken
No, okay. I'm not looking now.
from the
I
blender.
I was curious. Now I'm
No.
not curious.
The next
Like
6 days,
spreadable chicken.
Yeah,
the
but
next
you
6 days,
you blend
I
you
have
blend
to
it
make
up
my
in a
own food.
blender with like carrot chunks and like onions, and then
keep going.
you basically make it like a gelatin mold out of the chicken.
Oh no, God! Why did I
We
look?
just need
No.
that that jelly stuff, that gelatin stuff to make this happen.
Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It looks like a
Go
big
back
boob.
down. Go fucking back down to the description.
Yeah, I need to see that description.
And a blender way of stuff. It was a really bad pun.
Mm-hmm. This recipe was taken from the Blender Way to Better Cooking, 200 pages recipe, all requiring a blender. You can read more about this recipe if you guys want. I'll give you the link.
No.
You know, the
no.
first step is to turn the blender on and stick your hand in there because that's
Actually, just your full head. Just
The
keep
blender
going.
way to better
Go
cook.
until the pain stops, and you aren't tempted to make something like this.
Chicken a la king Jello. Yeah,
So-
Mike D recipe. I'm gonna make
That's
that.
the book you buy when you are an alcoholic to say, well, the reason that I have 3 blenders is because I use this cookbook.
You use this
Because I'm
cookbook not
making
because I'm
margaritas every
addicted
night.
to daiquiris, but because I make this.
Yeah, and so
Or
the
somebody
last
gets it for you as a gift.
last but
Oh.
not least for you guys is and like the stream if you guys have ate any of this because you guys are gross. I have is Vienna sausage shortcake.
No.
Yes,
What?
it's
Ah,
short, sweet, and to the point.
no.
You know, Vandal, I have to cook for myself for the next 6 days, and I think you just gave me a whole week's worth of meals.
You're
Oh.
welcome. So
You're getting-
basically, it looks like
Vienna
maybe
sausage is terrible.
maybe like a hollandaise or something kind of sauce on top of a biscuit with 2 Viennas that don't even look cooked with green beans. They look like they tried to present this plate like they were like serving it to Gordon Ramsay. It looks like
oh my god!
it looks like-
no.
it looks like what she said. Tell me when you're about to finish, and you finished 5 minutes ago.
Whoa. Whoa.
it looks
now.
like Lorena Bobbitt casserole is what it looks like.
Did
Oh my
somebody
god!
Did somebody get described by Chat GPT what a green bean casserole is, and this is what they came
I
up
hope the
with?
green beans are hot, but the sausage is cold, and they have the same sauce on them. That's what I'm hoping for.
And why is it on a saltine
This-
cracker?
It's not a saltine. I think that's like bread, like a angel cake bread. Leave it to
This
those
is one of those
jackasses that
things I
get.
want to have
Sorry.
served to Gordon Ramsay for him
Ben-
to have to judge.
Ben nailed it.
I'm not eating that. I'm not eating that.
The presentation is not working.
But in 1967, this is what they tried to pull off. This fucking like, oh, this is cool.
Leave it to the jackasses and Good Housekeeping.
Yeah. So
Oh dear God!
if anything, I try to get a little existential with everything I do. As if it looks cool, it probably isn't. Like, you don't have to do everything that's trendy. You know what I mean? Like, don't be putting some slobber sauce on your fucking Vienna sausages. Just eat them raw like a man.
I don't know, man. All of that looked appetizing to me. Well done. I want more of those.
Mike D, I'm sad now.
He plays like a champ, dude. So
Yeah.
you just broke his heart.
So unfortunately, we do have one more segment that I forgot to put the bumper up for, Anthony.
Oh, it's no big deal. That's a long ass bumper too. No, and it's a very short segment. I'm only doing 3 things on here, but so you know how the rules of Google Fool work. Just shout it out when you know. It was a stone thought. That's why I only made 3 of these. But I thought for a food episode, something I've never done before is I'm going to show you ingredients to a product, and you're going to see if you can guess what the ingredients are for.
Oh,
I will say this, that there is a very, very good chance that Vandal has consumed all
God.
3 of these items in a single day. Okay? I'm just going to say that
Bagel
from the get-go.
All
So
right.
let's start with the number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, that is a lot of words.
Mm-hmm.
Rich corn.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cheddar cheese. Mm-hmm. Onion powder.
Chat, please feel free to guess if you have any guesses on what this food product is.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it's something that Vandal probably has eaten all of these products in a single day before.
This is a corn dog.
Soon,
I like Yellow 6 Lake. That's awesome. Not just Yellow 6 or Yellow 5. Yellow 6 Lake.
What about some of that yellow cake?
They put some of that red 40 Lake in there? Man, I've seen all the Great Lakes. None of them were red or 40. This is unbelievable. Mm-hmm. Whey protein. Concentrate. I'm trying to. Garlic powder.
Nobody got a guess at all.
Oh, I got a guess.
I do.
It's not a
Just
corn
shout it
dog.
out when you know.
I said corn dogs.
That's wrong.
Corn dogs is not right.
Oh, God
There's no meat.
It's a cheese curd, bro. It's a cheese curd.
Nope, it's not a cheese curd. And I would hence to say this is one of Vandal's favorite foods.
Okay, let's go
It's
back
not
to it.
cornbread.
Potassium. Vandal loves
It's not a
his
bagel bite because there's no meat. And it's got cornmeal, so it's something breaded.
Yeah, that's why I thought
Chicken
cheese curd.
fingers, air fried chicken finger, chicken
There's
nuggets.
no chicken. There's no mustard or pepperoni, so it's not pizza pockets.
That's right.
Hash browns, no, because it's not potato.
No, yeah.
Well,
And
yeah,
there's
hash browns. Then there's nothing that's actually made in a
red
hash brown.
lobster biscuit. Red lobster biscuits.
Oh, that would have been good because I went to Red Lobster last night.
That's
You know,
what
and you brought that up, and I was going to say something.
Is this Cheetos?
But I think Red Lobster, since they've been having problems, should take their Cheddar Bay biscuits, slice them in half, and sell seafood sandwiches at lunchtime to make extra money.
they should.
I
just-
think like a shrimp sandwich on one of those Cheddar Bay biscuits would be delicious. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Oh,
And
Mike
what was that
D.
snorkel? I'm sorry.
Cheetos.
What any particular kind?
Well, if Vandals had them, not these, not the spicy ones, because his butthole can't handle them.
Jalapeno sugar.
The cheese puffs, the puffy ones.
I hate cheese puffs. Flaming
Flamin'
Hots. I still eat them, even though I'm not supposed to.
Are they flaming hots? Okay.
That's where that red 40 Lake comes from.
And he said that he'll eat them, but he pays for it later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Well, it's
the-
funny
yeah.
we were talking about Red Lobster because, I was talking about that too, like the bankruptcy and all that shit. And it's like there's this one that's been here like since I was a kid in Vegas. So we went to it yesterday, and it's nice inside. Don't get me wrong, but like they had a little lobster tank, and it was sad as shit. There's like 4 lobsters in it, one's in each corner. Like I'm gonna die. Anyways, go in.
Also, Ern got it first.
Yeah, Ern did get it first.
Yeah, the deal with Red Lobster is they didn't go out of business. Everybody thinks it's because of the all-you-can-eat shrimp thing, which I'm not saying didn't hurt them.
They're
But
restructuring.
they got bought by a bunch of these conglomerates, these like finance companies that just sold off the parts of the companies that made money and then sold the rest to somebody else. And then they sold off a bunch of parts. There was like a bunch of Red Lobsters just up for auction.
Yeah.
John Oliver bought one.
They're real estate investors is what bought it. And so that way they could sell the land. They didn't want the business. They just bought into the business.
That was the first
Yeah.
group sold the land. Well, know what? They didn't sell the land. Well, sort of.
Mhm.
They sold the land and then basically had Red Lobster pay them rent on the land that the buildings were sitting on to just totally destroy the company.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, next product up, and you can keep talking. it'll
Carbonated
take
water, high fructose corn syrup.
I'll be all over this one too.
Come on. It's on the tip of your tongue. It's
Orange
Mountain
juice
Dew?
and citric acid.
Mountain Dew.
Uh-uh.
No?
No.
Mountain Dew's not carbonated, is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
there we go. Yeah, Mountain Dew's carbonated. What?
I don't fucking
It's
know.
the orange juice. The orange juice.
I only
What?
drink
Normal's 2 for 2, by the way, in this.
Ben got
Ben
it too.
too.
Yeah.
Ben
I don't
got-
really don't
Ben
drink
got it
Mountain Dew.
quick.
I don't like regular Mountain Dew. I like Baja Blast. Thank you very much. No kidding. Mallory says
Yeah,
7
yeah,
Up.
the
I love
yellow
7 Up.
6 and the orange juice or the orange concentrate or whatever that said. Yeah.
But
It's
would
funny
you say
because
there
I
has
was-
been a day in your life, a whole day in your life, where you have consumed flaming hot Cheetos and a Mountain Dew?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, I
Okay,
did that
so
yesterday.
2 for
Yeah.
2 on that. So
I'm
we're
just
down to the last
oversharing.
one. This one's tough.
Enriched
Well,
flour.
out loud, please. I can't hear you.
I'm not. Fuck you.
Maltodextrin, onion and flour. Okay.
Powdered chicken, shrimp powder.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay. Now I get it.
There's no MSG, so this can't be. Wait. There's disodium glutamate. Is this ramen noodles?
You're getting in the same package I am. Yep.
Yeah, because there's a lot of salt, so I'm gonna say ramen noodles.
The Instacup, the cup
Yeah,
of
which
noodles.
one? Which
Chicken
flavor?
cup of noodles.
No, because there's also shrimp.
But noodles.
No. Top ramen. Come on. But which
Top ramen, cup of noodles, something like that.
Top
Come
ramen.
on, fence nuts, give it to me, baby.
Come on, you guys. Original chicken.
Has he
None of
guessed
those
it
are correct,
correctly?
by the way.
Yeah, no. No,
You would
no.
put it up if you got it correct.
Mallory
Everybody
said
loves
ramen
ramen noodles. Thanks, Mallory Gates.
Ramon.
Yeah, that's just great. Okay,
It's Chinese. It's a knockoff.
Yeah, ramen noodles.
Oh, is that Surak? I couldn't tell. The cadence was different.
Yeah, the cadence was different, wasn't it?
No,
Oh yeah, but it was ramen noodles.
no, it's still.
Of course, it's shrimp flavor. That's my favorite ramen noodle.
Shrimp flavor without the shrimp chunks is good.
You know how many different ways there are to cook shrimp, Vandal?
Anyways, Anthony, this was a great segment.
Would there be a day in your life where you would have flaming hot Cheetos, Mountain Dew, and top ramen all in the same day?
Oh, for sure, and that would be in one meal because I'd get the cup of noodles, and it'd be the chicken flavor, and then I'd eat it till it's like 80% gone of the noodles, and then I'd put hot Cheetos in this juice, and then I'd get those out and chew them while they're kind of crunchy still, and then drink the juice while washing it down with a Mountain Dew, and then go shit for 2 hours.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And Vandal, I just read something in the chat. Ern got food poisoning at your Red Lobster. So
It could have been. It's probably the same one. I'm not even gonna joke
Yeah.
with you, but yeah.
Thanks for that.
that's why. Like, here's the thing. Like, I would even finish. Like, I went to Red Lobster. I got a cheeseburger. You know, I'm not fucking with seafood. Are you kidding me? Like, you know, I don't fuck with seafood. But they get the appetizer. It's like lobster dip or some shit with cheese or something or crab. I don't fucking know. It was good. I did this like chunks of crab or something in it. I didn't eat those, you know. I was like, cheese, you know. So, but their
Ben's
Brussels
taking-
sprouts are amazing. Sponsored by Red Lobster, guys. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna do the stream from Red Lobster next week. So
I like Ben's input. Roman noodles.
yeah, Roman noodles.
This is hot stuff, and then just
Times New Roman noodles.
Oh, to
Actually,
be 15 again.
That was 23.
So here's a funny thing about ramen noodles, though. I don't know if anybody's ever watched the Manchurian Candidate movie with Denzel Washington, but it's it's like the Manchurian.
it's a good movie. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that whole story is pretty, famous, but that's what all of the guys eat that are like brainwashed. And it was right after Vandal had said that like he really likes that, like it's one of his favorite things. And then I watched that movie and I was like, hey. He was in the military. I mean, these guys are just chowing down on this shit. It's like the only thing they ever eat. It was a little creepy.
That's all I ate for a good while, actually. So that's perfect. So, but
They were 79 cents for a fucking like 13 of them. It was
they're like $1
whether,
now. But
whether you're in the military or in prison, it's kind of the same food.
Military, prison, college, doesn't matter. If you only got $3, you're having
Poor
top
white.
ramen for 6 weeks.
it was 10 cents. It used to be 10 cents for a pack of top ramen. So I could buy that, break it up on the sidewalk, just throwing it back and forth, go back into the Albertsons or the store and get the hot water from the tea. Boom, meal on the go.
So
Fuck
you
that.
walked
You just
outside to walk right back in?
You just eat the brick raw.
No.
Oh, hells yeah.
I don't know
Warm meal.
about you guys, but out here, like in Vegas, like when I was in like middle school and stuff, we have like a pretty big Hispanic, presence out here and stuff like that, And
Is it
there's
$2 a pack now? Shit, apathy.
some of them are. It depends where you get it. The ones that I get, they're like 75 cents, but it just depends. But anyways,
That's
like
still way too high.
the Hispanic girls would bring ramen in the package to school, right? And then they'd like crunch it up in the bag and then take the flavor packet out and then open it, pour it on the noodles all crunched up, and then take hot Cheetos and crunch those up and then mix them all together and eat the chunks of the dry noodles with it. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I've done that a couple times. It's pretty good.
It's good, yeah.
Or you call it a spread.
No fucking hot water. You don't need hot water for top ramen.
And then the only time I've ever been in jail, the guy bought me a soup, and then I was like, I'm not gonna give you my butthole, right? And he's like, that's not funny. I'm just being nice. And I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, you sure? And I was like, oh. No.
And then he was really sad that he didn't get your butthole. So
He took the soup back. Yeah, exactly. He's
One
like,
night that I was working overnights at Walmart and we all kind of took lunch breaks about the same time. And the guy in front of me in line is checking out his single packet of ramen, swipes his card, and it gets declined. And the cashier is just like, just go ahead and take it.
Just yeah.
we're gonna write that one off.
He's literally at that point in time, I think they were like 28 cents. I
Mhm.
remember standing behind the guy going, damn.
have
Like if
bigger
you think your
problems.
life's going bad and you see that happen, you're like, no, everything's wonderful. I'm doing great.
He should have just stole it, to be honest, from the get-go, but not kidding.
If I had questions of my card getting declined for 28 cents, I would have stolen it too.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've probably all had times in our life where we were just between money, like I've spent all I have. There's some coming, but it's this moment in time that I'm in. At this,
dude, I lived off of Jack in the Box tacos for like a good year and a half, man. Like every day, that's all I ate because you can get
For
two
extra
of them.
hot sauce packets, you could load that thing up with hot sauce.
I used to fucking get those, and then I'd eat like 10 tacos, and then I'd get the extra hot sauce, and then I'd shotgun the hot sauce packs.
Yo.
2 tacos for $1. It was 2 tacos for $1.
It
They
was.
were awful, and they had American cheese in them. But God,
Yes, they did.
those
And
were-
they had lettuce. I put it in air quotes because I'm still not convinced it was lettuce.
ever since I saw them put the green paste in the water, and they're like, "Look, lettuce." I've
Yeah,
never,
no.
never believed
The
anyone.
Emperor's new lettuce.
Yeah, never again.
Vander, what are we drawing, man?
Yeah, so let me go ahead and toss that bumper up.
God damn it. Okay.
Wait, we're drawing?
Yeah, we had those bumpers up.
Oh, did I not pay attention?
I got this plate with mustard ranch. That's all that's left on it, Vandal.
Unused. Goddamn.
Vandal, I mixed the mustard and the ranch together. That's all that I got left.
It looks like you went to a wine and Pate's plate.
Vandal, it's in. Hold
I'm
on.
sending that song to your wife.
Come on.
Hold on.
No, this is too far.
Is it 2 or 3? How many are we doing?
It's gonna be 2.
2. Okay, there's two
I hate
two envelopes.
1, 2, 3.
Woo.
There's my
I know what I'm
Sharpie and my
gonna
2
vote you guys
envelopes. I'm
for,
good.
Christmas this year, those big art books.
Yeah.
Don't send me. I have thousands and thousands of huge sheets of paper.
Oh, that's true. You do.
Got two small.
The guy that sold me this house used to be a printing press guy, and he left thousands of pounds of paper here. I'll be fine. Matter of fact, does anyone know how to get
Don't
rid
do
of the
that.
printing machine? That you don't have to pay $500 to sell it to an electronics place that's going to throw it away. I can't get rid of them. I have all
Take
these.
some pictures, send it to me, so let me see what it looks like.
I have scanner, faxer, copier machines, the big ones from.
Oh yeah, those are my favorite.
Yeah,
All
no, we'll take them.
The earns. I lived off crunchy peanut butter for 2 weeks before. Yeah, crunchy peanut butter goes hard.
I forgot to add crunchy peanut butter to my pizza.
Could you
rolls.
imagine trying to shit as earn for those 2 weeks? Like,
No, it was
Actually,
2
somebody-
weeks after those 2 weeks. Him
Yeah.
shitting. That's why he stopped eating the crunchy peanut butter.
He just has somebody bigger than him pick him up by the neck and squeeze him out. Yeah,
Squeeze him out like toothpaste. Yeah.
ugh.
Are
Alright,
you still
so-
thinking about the mustard ranch? Let it go, man. Let
We're
it go.
doing dirty drawing is where we draw stuff that's food, like this week's food related. Obviously, if you somehow incorporate a weenie into it, you get extra points. So I think I'd make it a little bit easier for you guys. Chat, go ahead and start tossing ideas for our second one. But our first one, I think that we should do has to be a nice hot dog. You can make it chili cheese. You can make it Italian.
Knew you were going there.
Do whatever you want, but it
Okay,
has to
when?
be some type of hot dog. You get 3 minutes to draw
We're drawing a hot dog.
a hot dog, however you want.
Just a hot dog.
A hot dog, however you want. And
Okay.
now, it's time starts
Okay.
now.
A wiener, if you will.
Yeah.
We're drawing wieners.
Hot dogs originated from land of der Wiener Schnitzel. It was used to be pork. I don't know what it is now. It's just processed.
It
meat.
identifies as beef.
It's just processed meat now. Used to be pork. German sausages are the worst. I'm just-
No, they are not. You were just uncivilized.
Oh my gosh. They're bratwurst, dude. Have you never? It's fine. It's fine. Here we go.
I, for someone say he never saw Jurassic Park, he knows all the words. Well, I don't want to give it away early, but my hot dog looks like a vagina.
Well, I've got the hot dog for you to incorporate with it then.
You drew the wrong type of wiener, I'll tell you that.
No, I didn't. It's Pride Month.
It identifies as a wiener. Oh man, I'm going to hell. Getting canceled.
I'm sending this to your friends too. No kidding.
WEI or WIE? I can't remember.
I before E, except
I'm not
after
helping you. We're against each other.
I forgot how to draw a wiener. If you see enough, you'd think you'd know what you're doing. Spent more time not on the hot dog.
There we go. Okay, we're good.
You're good?
Yeah, we're good.
You want to call it? Can we call it Vandal?
No.
Gonna keep drawing.
I don't know why mine's on a bun.
You put it on a bun?
I put it on a bun.
I don't put them on a bun. Sleeved meats, huh? Isn't that great? Oh yeah, there it is. Let's put it on a plate.
Although Mallory, I'd be more terrified if the killer in the kitchen did say, I'm in the kitchen, I want a sandwich."
So you're saying you don't want a fifth sandwich?
I do not want a
And
sandwich from the
time's
killer in
up.
the kitchen.
All right.
Dude, that looks metal.
The best foods look like dicks. Why is this? Why he's got Steve Buscemi eyes? All right, I vote for Sewer Rug. I'm not even showing mine. All right, hold on. All right, mine is I drew Sewer Rug riding a turd through the sewers, holding his hot dog, saying I love wieners after he kicked the turtle.
I don't kick the.
Look at the hair. The hair is uncanny.
The hair is 100% on par.
That hair is gorgeous.
Two E's.
Yeah.
Anthony, what do you got?
Anthony. Oscar Wiener Celsius.
Got a full package there. I'm jealous of Oscar. He's got a full package. Mine looked like it came from Beavis and Butthead. I don't know.
Yeah, it does.
I love your Steve Buscemi eyes. My point goes to you as well.
Yeah. I've never seen something that shouldn't have foreskin like that.
His eyeballs had foreskin.
Yeah.
I know what circles are, okay? I just keep going until eventually it rounds out.
So chat, you get to
they're supposed to vote.
Yeah, chat, you get to decide who had the best wiener. No Diddy.
If nobody votes, all the points go to Fence Nuts. So
DJ in the park.
Yeah.
It runs through my mind a couple times a day. It's like
now we can make songs like his adventures, make like a little hot dog guy, Fence Nuts or something, And anyway, sorry. Snorkel has 2 votes so far. Sorry.
Yeah. It is the most epic. It is metal.
I like how Ben said it Spanish, snorkele.
Snorkele.
But Vandal's like, hey, I want to do that as the song. And he texts me, he's like, do you know where it is?
The veins do it for Ben.
I'm like, yes, this episode, an hour and 16 minutes in.
You'd be the only one that knows that stuff.
I know.
I'd never watch a replay there. You fucking kidding me? You guys listen to me for an hour. I listen to myself for an hour, much less on purpose.
I knew what the segment was that it came in, so I had to just run through the rub downs until I found the one that had that segment in it, and then I knew where to look.
So
everyone's
I think
impressed with the
it's
snorkel
Snorkel's
veins.
Yeah, they love how vascular you are. AI reviews
My veiny
says,
wieners.
AI says that customers love your veins, but they are a little confused on the price.
Across the board.
The price is a little high, but I find a market for it. I'm a mechanic. I don't get paid to spell good.
Turn a wrench.
All right. So, chat, I did ask if you guys would throw stuff in chat for us to draw. No one did. They're too busy focusing on Snorkel's veins, which is understandable.
Yep.
Snorkel. So yeah, Snorkel, you won that one. So, it's your regular week back. So, what kind of food would you want us to
Wiener
draw?
is spelled wiener. Did I misspell Wiener Schnitzel?
I am so glad you.
I did not misspell Wiener Schnitzel.
I did.
Okay.
You did. Okay.
Oscar's Weiner is what he put on there.
Yes.
Oscar's Weiner.
He was after they all got cut off. He was whining quite a bit.
Hello, Weiner.
It's the Lorena Bobbitt variety pack.
I would like to see a pile of Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Oh,
Just
God.
a pile of them.
What? God
Just a
damn
pile
you.
of Flamin' Hot Cheetos. More than one.
All right.
Multiple Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
3 minutes is on the clock.
Let me know when to go.
Starts now.
Flamin' Hot Turds. That's what they're making. Basically what it looks like. They're Cheetos, sure, but they're really turds, no matter how you shape them. How bad is it that I suggested this and I don't know how to draw it?
That's all right. That's everything I do.
Everything I do it for Kevin Costner. It's Ryan Adams.
Isn't that guy
song.
French?
No, I was trying to do Whitney Houston. It was way off. Oh no, but Ryan Adams does the Robin Hood song. Or Prince of Thieves. I want to watch that again. That was a good one. Remember that? And Little John was in the water and he's like, I can't swim. And Kevin Costner's like, stand up.
Christian Slater was in that movie also.
Yeah, he was. He was a little pocket thief, wasn't he?
A pocket what?
Little sneaky guy, little sneaky Slater.
No, he wasn't. You're thinking of a different kid. It's okay.
No, it was Christian Slater, and he wore green, and he was a little thief. And he said, "Hold on, bad guys, I need some air." And then he pumped up his shoes. All the toilets in the kingdom will now be named John. How's your plate of hot Cheetos coming together, guys? Huh? Isn't that great?
I like that we only have 3 minutes to draw this. How dare you, you fuck.
Well, it's just fantastic. It's flaming hot. Abba. Oh, the glass on my table is really messing up my cheese. Flaming hot, how hot, flaming hot. That's how hot. Do. I've been left to fend for these dogs and cats. I don't know how to feed them. Hopefully the fish survive.
Put your wheat. Wait. All right.
You never know.
Time's up.
Who's ready for a plate of flaming hogs?
All right, folks.
Well, what kind of
I like how
utility?
Snorkels looks like a t-shirt you see a guy playing DDR wearing.
Is that coming out of the bag?
That is coming out of the bag, and they're all penis shaped.
You
I
bastard.
like that you added flames. Here's my
You
flame.
bastard.
I had to add flames. I was done early, so
I like how Sewer Rugs looks like a 1970s like acid trip. The Earth exploded.
I think it's an Earth Day poster, like awareness for what we're doing to Earth.
It looks like an
is
ash.
Sewer
It's an
Rugs.
ashtray.
Earthers,
It's
one
an
of the two.
ashtray.
I want people to understand
We
that
only have one planet.
it's getting hot, you guys.
So take off all your clothes.
All right, so I kind of played on what we did here. That's my Xbox controller, my hot Pitos, a pile of Pitos on the table, my Mountain Dew, and then that's the loose Cheeto dick, and that's me screaming "Why" with the toilet exploding, and the smell and the sounds coming out in the bathroom.
He did a self-portrait, you guys. He just
Yeah.
looked in the mirror and started drawing.
The belly's on point too. That's where my arm comes out of my body, by the way. That's why I don't. That's why I have the weird angle.
Lucky.
But yeah.
What do you got, Anthony?
Nothing. Nothing.
You spent 3 extra minutes. You better fucking
What's
show it.
let's see what's hot Cheetos. Well, you are playing with you.
Oh my god, flaming hot
Oh
cheaters.
no, cheaters!
Stupid.
Flaming hot cheaters! My
Those
wife thinks
look
I'm
like roses.
bowling.
They look like rosebuds, and they're just.
It's a 4-way dock. It's
Yeah.
Is the season.
I had nothing.
Happy June.
Nothing. I was not going to be able to draw that. I was like, well,
I'm out of coffee. Happy June. Tis the season.
Well, that's been Dirty Drawing. Chat, you can vote on it, but I'll be honest with you, it doesn't matter. We're about to end the show. So, yeah.
as a recap, the Impossible Bowls, I don't know why they didn't just call them Impossibles, but
they missed an opportunity.
they
there.
really did. Actually, when
Yeah.
I saw the packaging, I was like, man, I missed an opportunity. Or somebody else already has that name patent pending.
Ben
but,
gives Anthony a vote for docking, so
Oh, cool.
Ben's in your corner, Anthony.
He's in your foreskin.
I think in that joke, that's probably not a good thing.
I've got Anthony, Ben. I'm assuming Ern's getting in on that. Sewer Rug, you in? Is that the 4th? Are
Sure.
you the one that was supposed to be bowling? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm bowling. Sign me up.
The only one that voted was Ben for Anthony. So Anthony, you won that one.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Sorry.
Terrible.
Thanks, Anthony.
Anthony loves winning.
For his pee peller.
Anthony wins the episode.
Nice dicks,
Snorkel's
Anthony.
much better than mine. So, but as far as the bowls go, the bolognese was actually pretty decent. The spaghetti meatballs was bad. Like it, I didn't even finish the last couple of meatballs.
I've never
Yeah,
found
no.
the frozen
It
spaghetti.
tasted like wet sock.
Their spaghetti was also bad, which I don't understand how you fuck up spaghetti when that is not something you need to mess with the ingredients
Frozen
for
spaghetti
impossible meat.
There's no frozen spaghetti that's good because it's
But
it's the
canned
waters.
spaghetti's fine. Like,
Oh,
No, it's not.
it's not good, but it's not as bad as that shit was.
That's weird.
Man, you think you know a guy?
Oh, Mike D's left out. He wants in on the schnoodling.
Yeah, come on.
So,
bring
Rug,
it in.
you've been replaced. You've been replaced with Mike D.
Understood.
Yeah,
Well, he's got D in his name. Might as well. All
yeah.
right.
Them's the breaks. Sewer
Yeah.
Rug. Sorry.
No, there was no shed time involved in any of this. whatsoever.
I shedded before. I shedded
I'll
my
shed after.
Yeah.
All right, you
I mean,
guys start
we'll
telling
shed
people
better.
how much you love them.
I used to do drugs. I mean, I still do, but I used to as well.
We need a bumper for this segment, just like the I love yous, and then Snorkel.
That you are awesome. The only reason I keep coming around is Vandal's email invites and you guys being here. So thank you for being here. Sewer Rug, your turn.
Hey, thanks for having me again. Guess there's a country tune out there now y'all got to check out. That was pretty neat, wasn't it? Man, that made my cheeks hurt. If you didn't hear it, go back and check it out. It's somewhere in the episode. Either way, I'm Sewer Rug. Thanks for having me again, and have a great evening, everybody.
All right, I guess that leaves me. Sewer Rug gets any less hair up front, he's just gonna have Liberty spikes. But anyway, Chad, it's always a fun show when you guys are here. We did some different stuff tonight, and it was fun. You know, it was things that we don't normally do, and I only did a segment and a review, so I had a great time. It's like having a vacation day.
This is what it feels like
but-
to be me.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, no, we love it here. Thank you, chat, so much for showing up. And you know, if you need any of that green stuff, make sure you check out Rogue Shop, especially on the first week of July, because we're gonna be having a big sale. So watch my Instagram for the coupon code for that. But
What
it's
the fuck, Sewer Rug?
I sent Ern a couple of those slap your mamas.
Pretty
I like-
realistic. Carry on.
Looks like he's in a 1970s movie.
Pretty realistic. Carry on. Snorkel has nothing to see here.
Actually,
You're running
without
for presidency.
I was going to
next
say, if he was
term.
doing the Trump voice, it would be
Yeah.
right on track there.
Can I make him turn off video?
his hands are too big. Try and make your hands smaller and just cackle a little there, Sewer Rug.
You people are gonna love this show.
Best show ever.
That show.
Could be huge.
I'm done. Van will take us on home, man.
I hate you, Sewer Rug. I hate you. I hate your fucking no.
Oh, hold on, Ern. The next time you're going to order something, hit me up and I will send you a couple of bottles of my DIY liquid, because it's the only way you're ever going to get it, and I can ship it all in the same package.
That's
way I don't
what
have
it's
to pay
made
for
out of.
shipping. Oh,
No kidding. But yeah.
God, why are you spoiling the surprise?
or a pack of Oscar's wieners. Whatever you want, we'll get.
Sewer Rug
Oscar's
looks like the kind of
Winers.
guy that would name his kid Rifle and spell it Riefghile. God, I hate it here. But I love you, chat. Chat, you're amazing. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for trying new stuff and experimenting with us. This is upon our growth as a relationship. Next week we try anal. No, maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out after the show, and we'll let you guys
Thought
know.
we already tried that earlier.
That was just for you casting to get on the show. No one else had to try that.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, we couldn't do it to Sewer Rug because, like, if his hair fell like that while I was doing it, instant bone kill. You know what I mean?
That's why I'm
there's
shaving it.
there's no hair to grab.
That's why I'm shaving it. This
He
is
definitely
what-
looks like he works at a lady Foot Locker. Like, I hate you.
No one will get this joke, but I swear to God, he looks like Gerald Ford.
I was gonna say Al Bundy, but Gerald Ford works better. Yeah, he definitely
He
has.
definitely
a strong
looks
Al
like the
Bundy
guy
vibe,
that's
though.
like he did a Mormon ministry, but in Japan.
Can
And
we
Vandal's
just wrap
right.
up
You
this
work,
show?
you're gonna stop working sewers and go work in a shoe store with that haircut, dude.
Yeah, right. And like he doesn't he doesn't even use gel, it's hairspray. So it's just like a giant, it looks like a tortilla that's been on the burner for too long. Anyways,
Comb your hair once.
we'll be back next week. I already have an idea what we're gonna do, but we're not gonna tell you guys. We'll tell you guys when we tell you guys, which is next week when we start the show back up. We come back together, we all have one big group hug, and then we all sing Kumbaya and then earn peas in the cheese dip. I don't know why, but it seems like something Earn would do. Anyways, don't pee in the cheese dip unless you want to, or unless they ask for it. Consent and sexy. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.